What's up guys, this is Jack, and today I will be reviewing the 9th and 10th Doctor Flight Control TARDIS. In the past there have been around 2 releases of this that I can remember, one being in 2005 or 2006, and the second release in around 2015 to 2017 time. Don't know the precise dates, so don't quote me, but here we have it. I have the re-release. I did have the original release, but as a kid it got damaged, and the only thing left remaining was the console of it, which is, you can see this thing, as many of you fans and collectors probably have if you owned the original. Mine I coloured in when I was a kid, and yeah, it just looked kind of hideous. So I thought, yeah, we'll get rid of it and just go with what we've got. So anyway, this is the re-release from around 2017 time. Yeah, I really like it still to this day. No big differences that I can notice. I think the console on the re-release is a little slower than the original release, as in the noises and sound effects are a bit slower on the new one. The coat hanger near the door is white, whereas originally it was brown on the original release. Comes with the exact same features. You've got the little monitor on the console. You've got all these little buttons that, I had it on try me mode, which is pretty good for battery saving if you ask me. What I'll do is I'll show all the electronic, all the things it can do when the lights, when I turn the light off. Comes with a little hammer accessory, what the Doctor bashes the TARDIS with. Well, what the 10th Doctor and 9th Doctor used. Didn't really see much of the Doctors using the hammer accessory. But anyway, you've got a chair that you can adjust and sort of move around any part of the TARDIS if you like. You've got these lovely wooden panels that I'm shaking just here, these things, quite like that. The floor, it has removable floor panels that you can, store stuff in, like for instance this Titanic accessory and the hammer you could easily put in there. Many other things you could put in there as well, like Doctor Who stuff. Like I've got so many accessories from my collection I could fit in there, but I like to keep them empty because less weight to the TARDIS. Yeah, it comes with the rails around the TARDIS, and for the doors, which I'll show now, they open. You won't be able to see too much because it's not a great angle, but if you can see there, I've just opened and closed the door. They do open the wrong way, and I think that's always been the issue with this release, these releases of them, but you can't really argue with it. They've put in a lot of work into this. I would have liked it if these roundels were all the way round and consistent, but if you want to be at, if you want to be at different angles, doing a stop motion or as a kid playing with the TARDIS, then it's brilliant. It works brilliantly. Now we'll go into electronic features if you want to be technical with all that, but yeah, beautiful design, and I will show you what the features are like with the lights off. So that is a big difference already. But I'm on try me mode, which is pretty good for battery saving if you want your batteries to last. So that's just like that. Now, I will say, the colour on camera is different. It's a lighter green on camera, but off camera, it is a darker green, a more better green in my opinion. But on camera, it sort of looks more screen accurate. Now, you've seen that pretty much. Obviously, it does that noise as well, the taking off sound and the landing sound. I'll do a close-up on what it's like. You can sort of see a little change. That's what the colour is like. I'm going to turn the motor on. The motor. It comes with many buttons and electronic sound effects. So let's get into them. This one is in-flight sound. Pretty decent. No sounds in the TARDIS we haven't heard before. Very screen accurate. And we'll do the alternative sound effect for this one. I'm trying to get it at an angle where you can actually see the true colour, but on camera it's just a really light green for some reason. And we have a secondary button, well, we have another button here which is circular. There you can see the colour sort of there. We'll press it again. and it does a sort of danger sound effect, or a fast travelling sound. Oh. Just show you this side quickly. Doors are closed on it, but yeah. And we'll go on to this panel of sound effects. So it's just this little straight button. It's like a scanning noise. I'll press it again. I hate this noise, I must admit. It's like a screeching noise, like the TARDIS is in pain, so to speak. Now we'll move on to the blue button. Now this blue button is a very boring button because it just does a scanning sort of noise, a stationary noise in a TARDIS, something you've heard plenty of times, I imagine. And let's press it again. It's time vortexy. And now for the best, well, one of the best features on the electronic TARDIS is this that you see in Series 1. The panel that lifts, that Rose Tyler opens to access the heart of the TARDIS. And yeah, pretty cool feature. You can pop it down. It does the sonic screwdriver noise. You got the monitor, like I said. All the other floor panels. It's pretty ruthless to assemble and disassemble, but other than that, it's fantastic, as the Ninth Doctor would say. But yeah, I'll turn my torch on again just so you get a good glimpse of everything over there. And also, yeah, it gets dusty quite quickly. I try to dust it as much as possible, but yeah, the doors are there, and yeah, pretty brilliant if you ask me. One of the best playsets and one of the only TARDIS playsets to ever come out, really. I mean, we've had the 11th Doctor one, which I've owned before, but I currently only own this flight control TARDIS and the Junkyard TARDIS. I tell you what, I will get the Junkyard TARDIS right away, and I'll review that now as an extra feature. Now, here is the Junkyard TARDIS seen in Doctor Who Series 6, when it was Matt Smith's run as the Doctor from Series 5 to Series 7. Now, you only saw this TARDIS for one time in one episode. I think it was pretty cool how it turned out, seeing as we saw the Doctor make this TARDIS out of scrap. It's got a couple of features. You can lift this out, take it out, and yeah, it's got quite a bit of detail on it. You can pop it back in quite easily. It's got quite a few controls on it, you know, like I'm sure you see them in the episode. This panel can pop out, and you can take it off and that and whatnot. Pop it back in. I used to have a black one, but I have now got the red wired one, which I much prefer. And yeah, it's got a spin button underneath, and you can spin it clockwise and anti-clockwise as if it's going through the time vortex. There's a few angles you can see it at. And yeah, not much else really. Not the best, but it's something. And one day, if I ever get the Matt Smith proper flight control TARDIS that's non-electric, I will review that also. But for now, that's what we've got, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more content. Thanks a lot, everyone. See ya.